views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of its hosts, Urban Arts Enterprises, its advertisers, or affiliates, and are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. What up, y'all? Yep, it's that time again, 7 o'clock on a Tuesday, which means y'all know what time it is. It's inside stepping time. We gon' go inside stepping, y'all. So first, ladies and gentlemen, let me help Kevin, Ambassador Kevin Nevels, my illustrious co-host. What's up, man? And I see all y'all checking in, man. Listen, it's been a wonderful week. We had a great weekend last weekend. Hey, Tanya, how you doing, baby? Esmeralda, what's up, girl? I hope you coming to Texas Heat because we're gonna be talking about that tonight. You need to be coming on down here to Houston for this week, next weekend, not this weekend. This weekend we'll be in Minneapolis. We're gonna talk about that too. Dennis Howard Hodges, Pastor D, is in the house. What's up, Myra Matea in the building? Man, y'all, it's been a good week, an uneventful week, and I say no news is good news. Let me send out my inside stepping, heartfelt condolences to my man Drew Alexander, the passing of his mother, who, by the way, was a very strong force around this community, touched many people, and I just want to say, Drew, we love you. We appreciate your mother hanging out with us. So with that, I don't do well with these sorts of things, so my apologies as well. Moving forward, y'all. Let's talk about right quick before we get into the show, because ladies and gentlemen, tonight I have Cristal and Nikee on, y'all. We're going to talk about Texas Heat because it's going to be a barn burner, y'all. I'm telling you now. Cristal Holmes, I see you. Cristal and Lindy over there. Dallas folks, thank you for checking in. TL Timms, I see you. DJ JC, what's up, man? We're going to talk about the upcoming, because y'all know it's competition season, you dig? And we're going to be talking about Texas Heat because it's going to be a very good show as well. We're going to have a really good time, and I can't wait to talk about it some more, y'all. Y'all hang with me because we got some stuff to talk about. I'm going to get Nikee and Crystal in here in a minute, but before I do that, let me also say that for those of you who watched us, Siwans, what's happening? Jesse Roy in the building. For those of you who checked us out at the world's largest last week. Oh my God, really? Who checked us out? See, that lets you know right there, everybody ain't watching you. Y'all need to be tuning in here instead of trying to call me on the phone. So for those of you who checked us out at the world's largest last week, you do know, because we made a big deal about it, that we had some transmission issues with the broadcast based on, cell service and the different things that go on in the process of us doing that. Hey, Crystal Kane. And we are and have worked out some of those little issues. We won't be having those anymore. That's for everybody else now. We stepped our game up. But for those of you who want to watch that show in its entirety, you can go to InsideSteppin.com. There is a blog tab. If you go to the blog tab, you will see the entire video has been uploaded to my website, InsideSteppin.com. Bear with us on the website. We're still in the building process because we have not set up the store yet where you can purchase your Inside Steppin paraphernalia, towels, shirts, that sort of thing. And I want to say thank all of those who have purchased in the past. the different things that we have for sale, because it does help us to continue our journey in the Steppin world and to bring you as much in the best possible coverage and in a quality fashion. So just know that all of that does matter. So before we go any further, I'm being prompted to ask, where is everyone checking in from? What city and what state? Y'all, while we were doing the broadcast, we had people checking in from Switzerland, Germany, Dubai. I can't even think of all of the places. They were checking us out from around the world, y'all. Now, that video did get blocked by YouTube. The Facebook video stayed up, but even though they did, they had their, they were a little glitchy. We had little few problems with the way they looked, which is okay. Black Knight in the building, what's happening? But the thing was, the video that you'll see on the website, on InsideSteppin.com, is crisp and clean with no caffeine, no buffering, because we did that live. But we do have the recorded version, which has none of that. So you can literally watch that entire thing all the way through uninterrupted. So check that out. Go to InsideSteppin.com. Go to the blog tab. Or you can check out one of the videos that I put on my Facebook page and on the YouTube channel as well. The link to that video, the complete video, is available under some of those videos that I put up, the little excerpts that I did, because I've been taking out little sections of the event where particular couples were on the floor dancing, and I've just been pulling stuff out and, just posting it up so people get an opportunity to see each couple do their thing individually without watching the whole video, that kind of thing. Just a little extra something. So, pay attention to that. Check it out. Go to the YouTube channel, Inside Steppin, or InsideSteppin.com. You get to see the whole thing, like I said, with no interruptions, no ups, no extras, no shenanigans, y'all. Smiling happily, which ring? Because I have on two. She wants to know which gemstone these are. I have on two. One is, this is amber, and that is black obsidian. For those of you who watch Game of Thrones, if you heard them talk about black obsidian, that's dragon glass, which is volcanic glass. Okay, so you know where you can watch the world's largest competition now, full version in its entirety on InsideSteppin.com. And we are still working on the site, so bear with us, because I am going to be putting up the comprehensive list of Steppin instructors that from across the country, as well as we're working on a wall of fame. So all of y'all who have Inside Steppin shirts and you haven't taken a picture or been spotted or seen with one of our shirts on or one of our towels in your hand, send us a picture if you have them, because you'll also go on that wall of fame. Everyone who has that is going on the wall of fame, and we're working on that as we speak. And like I said, I want to thank everybody. Now, we will be also, I have spoken with my colleague, Miss Sanji Stewart, over there at Living the 8 Count. Y'all need to check her out, because she does some fantastic writings about the Steppers community. And she will be including some segments with us over here at Inside Steppin. I love it when we can work together, man. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. She is a beautiful sister, by the way. Also, this weekend, for those of you who are in the Midwest, check us out, y'all. I see you, Darlene Mans, all the way from Michigan. Bill Worthington in the building. Valeria Connor. We are headed your way in 2 days, baby. We coming to Bloomington, Minnesota for Denim and Diamonds. If y'all are not or have not prepared yourself to be at Denim and Diamonds, you need to get with the program. You need to get on over there, because we're gonna be kicking it real hard this weekend. And I'm looking forward to it. We are gonna now. They have a $1,000 men's best dress contest, fellas. Y'all better bring it, man. Y'all better come on with it. It's going down up there in Bloomington. I know my folks gonna show up and show out. But I'm going to tell you right now. Now, normally I don't go around predicting winners and losers, but I'm going to just tell y'all, if you're not prepared to come into that event, blinged out, dressed to the nines, okay? Now, we talking about Denim and Diamonds. I can tell you right now, my man Locke out of Atlanta, I already know what he getting ready to do. He getting ready to come. He probably gonna wear a rhinestone suit. Y'all might as well get ready for Locke, because I guarantee you when he show up, he show out. So we know what that's gonna be like. Bernice News is short. I see you. Thank you for coming through. Now the next thing, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit more later too. Coming up here, New Year's Eve, y'all. We will be in Clarksville, Tennessee, with my man Josiah and Tanya Burt. They are doing their New Year's Eve set. We will be in the building. Y'all need to get y'all plane fare and y'all tickets ready for that now. Rochella, what's up, baby? That's my girl right there. Y'all need to get y'all's tickets and get everything ready, because I'm telling y'all now that is a fun quality set. DJ Pony Mac will be on the ones and twos, and between myself and Daryl Greenwood, we're going to be making that thing jump, you dig. Y'all might as well get ready. Clark's Vegas Steppers down there in Clarksville, Tennessee. My man Josiah Burke putting that event on. It was great last year, and I am very upset. I got an opportunity to see some of it from video only because my flight was canceled. I don't know if y'all remember last year they had all the problems with the weather right around Christmas and New Year's. Well, my flight got canceled, so I missed that party, and I was very, very upset. But if y'all want to go to a super duper fly New Year's Eve party in a great setting, and I'm talking about grown folks, baby, you need to be in Clarksville. The flyer is out for that. Check my page, and we're going to check with Josiah Burt. We're going to be putting those tickets out here in the next few days. They will be in the party is $45. So that's it. $45. Come. You're going to have a great time for your $45. All you got to do is get there. All right. So with that said, it's time for me. I think I covered everything, y'all. It's so much stuff. So many things to cover, man, in the Steppers world. Oh, and by the way, Tony Bowen, my man Brick, y'all, Brick is in the hospital. Apparently he wasn't feeling good yesterday, and he had to be ambulanced to the hospital. Brick, I'm going to need you to get better. That's Chef Tony. For some of y'all that don't know, we call him Brick. He is a little bit under the weather, so y'all pray for my man and make sure that he comes through so he can bring his sarcasm back with him. Sandra Davis, how you doing? Vonda Powell, I see you. Okay, y'all, let me get this power couple on the line, y'all. Let me get my folks in here, because y'all, we got a lot to talk about. It's going down. I'm telling y'all right now, it is going down in Houston, Texas. Not this weekend coming, the following weekend. It is going to be fly, super duper fly. So y'all might as well get ready while we wait a minute. Let me do this. All right, y'all. We're getting ready to welcome y'all into the household of the Carmens, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, y'all. Nikee. What my baby doing? Hey, girl. What you doing, girl? Hey, Cristal. Look at you, girl. Oh, hey, Susie Homemaker over there. Yeah.
Make sure my volume is up.
What's for dinner? We ready. Hey, look, if you ain't making enough for everybody in the audience, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to get the bigger pot out. The pots are too small for all of us. We ready to
eat. Y'all can watch.
Where that baby boy at?
Okay,
all right. So, man, lady and gentlemen, are y'all excited for next week? No, Nikee, you don't get excited, do you?
Of course we are, but we try to make sure we get everything done.
Well, so far, I can say this much about the Nikee experience and you, Cristal. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to tell you like this. They say, do you want to talk to the boss or do you want to talk to the one who know what's going on? That's you, Cristal. We know we know Cristal got all of the, you got all of the details and the ins and outs. Nikee just, it make things happen and enforce it.
Yeah.
Nikee, somebody on the line say you fake cooking.
Every time I tune in, I hear something about the event, and I appreciate it.
Well, listen, I am an advocate and heavy supporter of Texas Heat because you all put on a quality event, and I am a stickler for quality. We talk about all of the different things around the community. And I think, I'm going to talk about this. Now that it's on my mind and we're bringing it up, a lot of promoters seem to miss something. But let me give you this quote that I've been giving to my audience lately, and I want y'all to begin to memorize this. I want y'all to know this. Never measure an event by the quantity of people in attendance, but by the quality of memories you create with the people who are present. I'm going to continue to push that. Now, even though y'all's event is growing, it still remains a quality event because y'all put y'all's heart and soul into it, and you care about what the people think and how they feel. Now, I want to say this, and Nikee, I want to get your thoughts on this. I've noticed lately, there was a time, and this goes out because I have to continuously address my audience. There was a time around the Steppers community when there were only a handful of big events. You had 4 or 5 major events that a lot of people would try and attend once a year. But now we have so many different people that are moving into the promoter arena, the instructor arena, and all the other arenas around, media arena, all the way around the Steppers community. And don't get me wrong, I believe the competition is good for business, for everybody, because it helps us to grow what we do. But I noticed that now we have so many different people promoting events that the climate and the landscape of the promoters world has changed greatly. And if you are not prepared to put on a quality event, I think a lot of people really kind of need to just kind of back off. But there are a lot of good events that are coming up, a lot of good quality events. Nikee, what's your thoughts on that?
Uh, Honestly, it's like it's a collective effort. It's like a team event. It's just like a team thing.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have the right people. And this one right here is one of my
That's right.
right hand people on the side.
One of them
This one
team
over here,
members.
right? So it's really a collective thing, and it's all about networking.
Mm-hmm.
Partnerships. Things like that. Those things are very, very important when it comes to an event to come together because you want to like corral that momentum and that energy. So Faces of Houston and a lot of other organizations is already founded here. Also, like, big shouts out to them. You know what I'm saying? The studio, Mr. Duncan, all of them. So it's like we kind of work everything together. Then we kind of bridge with the different instructors, and then Pete Frazier, then you, and then a lot of other media outlets. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of like pull everything together. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I think. A lot of new instructors or a lot of new promoters should try to take that type of blueprint
Mm-hmm.
because it's a lot putting the event together, especially with the content. It's a lot.
Well,
It's a
I've
lot.
suggested in the past that people within particular cities work together as much as
Yeah.
possible. I know sometimes it gets complicated and it becomes difficult, but it benefits the community at large when people within their
Yes.
own cities are able to at least collaborate. You ain't got to be friends. It don't have to be always kumbaya, but respect is a tall order, and it is one that I think is necessary in order for enough people to get together to build in the community and make it greater for the people who enjoy, just as they say, I just want to dance. Those people
Right.
deserve a good time and a
It,
good
it,
event.
but the thing is, they don't understand how to separate business from friendship. This is business.
Right.
Me and my wife are business partners.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of us being married, so it's like a lot of stuff we don't agree on, but we keep it professional.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I think everybody's beneficial in business if you know how to delegate and regulate and put everybody in the right position. I think it's all about position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
Well, give credit to the community because the first couple years I've been so engrossed in all the details
mm-hmm.
that it's really everybody else that's coming to me and saying, "Hey, what can we do? What do you need?" And as far as the memories, like you said, that aspect of it really caught me off guard because I was so focused on everything I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
So all the people I got to know better, all the experiences, all the people really willing to help, that
Right.
really caught me off guard.
Right. And that and
Then everybody she not pregnant this year. She not pregnant this year.
Absolutely, absolutely. And don't get her pregnant, Nike. Anyway, you know, I myself have at times been criticized for attempting to work with difficult people by other people who would prefer to continue to have negativity remain the focal point of the community. And sometimes we just have to get past certain things, and we have to, you know, figure it out and work together. And I think that what you all have is fantastic, and the ability to still work, you know, among others who, you know, I mean, because everybody feels what they feel, they, you know, behave the way they do, and it is what it is. And everybody, in order for the rest of the community to enjoy it, they don't even need to see that part of the game. So that's a beautiful thing, man. Y'all keep it going. So now,
Me personally, because feelings don't cash checks.
man, who say that again? Y'all, Nike quote: "Feelings don't cash checks." You heard it here. So speaking of checks, my brother,
Yes.
the competition this year, how we
Yes.
looking? I'm looking forward to it.
Now that we put out a end date, we're getting a lot of calls, a lot of interest. So I think it's going to be a good show.
Fantastic. Okay, because I'm always looking forward to that. So we got the big cameras ready. We ready to hit that thing
You know
real
what I
hard
think
this
I
year.
like about it though, Brian? I think I like about our contest. I wish I was able to get in contests, you know, kind of like this, because you're able to showcase your talent by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You want to like bounce back and forth, and you really get to really give a good presentation. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of people that's entering, so it even makes for a good showing. You know, if you really
It's
want
not
to.
a lot of people relative to the world's largest. So you'll get to really enjoy.
Yeah, and I like the, you know, and you're right, Nike. I think one of the things that we'll be able to enjoy is the fact that each contestant will have their own opportunity to showcase their talents, and we'll be able to closely focus and watch their movements and really pay attention to their dance and not have to kind of bounce back and forth. I like that. Right quick, Nike, go grab the baby girl. Where she go? Where the baby go?
I couldn't hear you.
I said, where the baby go?
Oh, you right.
Look. Everybody want to see. Everybody want introduce the baby. Look, we know who Nikee and Crystal is. Introduce the baby to the rest of the
I'm
world,
letting her
man.
be a daredevil. I'm letting her be a daredevil.
Look at look.
Don't call CPS on me.
He said, "Okay,
Get her off
Say
the
hi,
camera.
everybody.
bring her to the camera, man."
Say hi.
Can she say her name yet? Tell everybody. Tell everybody
Say
her
hi.
name.
Say hi. You know, say hi. You ain't gonna wait. You know the way.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Put your shit over here. She doing 2 or 3 things at once.
Take y'all away from my noise.
I'm gonna take y'all over here to the sanctuary.
Okay. So yeah. Now let's get to one of my favorite parts of the event, the 70s party. Y'all, let me tell you. Now, I don't know about anybody else. While I love the contest, I really do. The 70s party is, for me, is a highlight. I like the 70s party. I don't know. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's because I got a big old afro. I don't know. But I love the 70s party, man. I liked all of the music. Pete was emceeing last year, and he had the doggone spank contest going on, and they did the Soul Train line. And man, let me tell y'all, it was off the chain.
This year we gonna play 70s music, and we gonna dance for like a good hour. We gonna get it in. We
Okay.
gonna get it in. I got my outfit already ready. That's right. I know you got yours. And let's not be remiss that we gonna be missing to our uncles, you know, Mr. Brooks, and then we gonna be missing Casper too,
Yeah,
because Casper
man.
was really the idea behind it, because he was supposed to be coming as Boosie Collins.
Yeah,
So,
you know, last year, me and Casper, he came down and he livened up. You know, the pool party was going great, and Casper came down and he said, "Hey man, let's do something different." And he grabbed the mic and he got a bunch of people up, man, to do the lip sync, and it was a great time. And he and I had plans for this year. We had already talked about what we were going to do, And you know, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That ain't really my wheelhouse. That ain't my lane. So I'm not getting ready to lie and tell everybody I'm gonna still do it. Because I'm not, you know, it would feel funny to me to do it. But you know, he told me, he was like, man, he's like, if I'd have known, I'd have wore my Bootsy Collins, man, coming up in here. And I ain't gonna lie, I was really looking forward to that for this year. But may he rest well, and condolences again to his wife. And man, you know, it's gonna definitely be, he would absolutely be missed. Jerry Rooks as well, you know, them cats right there, man. You know, them are two guys that I go back with, and you know, I think about the old days when we used to hang out in Chick Rick's and that kind of thing, you know, and we would, you know, just be sitting around clowning and acting a fool all the time and just having a good time, man. And I'm, you know, that's a hard pill to swallow, but you know.
And I'm gonna show everybody this little tribute I'm gonna do to the twin.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask Mr. P. Frazier to help me. He knew exactly what to do. He gonna know exactly what to do when the music come on. He gonna know exactly what to do.
Okay.
They're like his uncles, right?
Yeah.
Because we go all the way back to Jordan Miller Projects, where their uncle Kelly was one of my mentors, and then I always do the twins. So it's always we've been like family, because it's like I've been connected with them since I was a youngster.
Right.
So it kind of hit home for me with, you know, the twin. And then, you know, me and Casper was tight. Like, we was real tight. So to see the last time I danced with him, and he really got me back to competing again. And then, you know, when he gave me the vision for the 70s party, and he was so excited. But, you know, the creator called him home. You know, he was really, like I said, he's going to dress up like Bootsy Collins. I was really looking forward to that.
Me
Actually,
too. Yeah.
I was really looking forward to that. Like, I was really like, but, you know, the creator does his business, so
that's right.
We're going to represent him well.
It all goes the way it's supposed to in the grand scheme of things, brother. So we keep it moving. Now, give us give us your itinerary. What do we have for you starting out Thursday night, right?
Thursday night is the dungeon era. You know, we're gonna go legendary with, you know, vintage with the music on that particular Thursday. That's that Thursday. Then, you know, Friday we have a day party, and then we have the 70s party that night. We have workshops set up, and then we'll announce those workshops. And then we have one workshop on Thursday. At what time, love? It's my wife about to stroll right on over there with y'all.
Okay.
On Facebook, the itinerary is my cover photo. So before the meet and greet, we have a workshop with Lady Margaret. That's going to start at 7. And so if you didn't pay for workshops, you won't be able to get in until 8:30.
Okay.
The studio is BYOB, and the seating is first come, first served. So if you want to get a good seat, another go around would be to pay for that workshop, and you can get in at 7. Friday, we have Dominique and Tori doing a workshop from 10 to 1, and then we go into the day party and the 70s party that night. We're going to give away $100 best dressed male and female at the 70s party. And then Saturday from 10 to 1, we have Dre and Drew doing workshops. Now I haven't spoken to Drew since his mother passed. So that's going to be at his discretion if he's ready for that. But if not, we'll make sure you get your money's worth.
Okay.
You know, whatever we have to do to fill that time. And then there's also $100 for the best swimwear during the pool party.
$100 swimwear, y'all. $100 for the best swimwear. Get ready. And by the way, yours truly will be hosting the pool party, so y'all get ready for that. I'm gonna burn the pool down if that's possible.
And we're gonna have the best male speedos.
Best male speedo, y'all.
Speedo,
oh, I gotta pull my speedo out. Watch out now. And right quick, yes, smiling happily. That is a Brian Forbes original on the wall behind Nike. Yes, that is.
Oh, yeah. Right. So, choices.
That is my work. That is my work.
Let me get y'all up close.
Yes.
Choices.
Yes, sir. Brian Forbes. Don't play no games.
None.
Elliot Lamar wants to know, Nikee,
Yes.
would your event be beneficial for newcomers in the stepping community, or is it more for seasoned steppers?
Oh no, it's
It's for
really catered
everybody.
around. It's really catered around the newest star. Let me explain why.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, I feel like, before you go to the NBA, you got to go through college and amateur leagues, right? So I consider ours like amateur because you really get your footing in the door. You really get a little confidence, a little bit
Especially
more
in the
confidence.
competition
Then
arena. Yeah.
you can march on to to the world largest. I'm talking about like Jesse and Wanda marched
Yep.
on to the world largest.
Yep.
I'm talking about every black, like you could take it from Carlton would tell you, and Carlton a veteran. You know what I'm saying? He knows, but and him and Denitra, and you could say Doc and Taylor, and I feel like it gives you a real good footing, really good footing.
I think so. I agree
My
with that.
opinion is it's whatever you make it.
Hmm.
If you come show out and give something better than, the performance you give is where it ranks on the caliber. You get to dance by yourself. You don't have to worry about what's going to be played, and you get to make that impact and create that moment that's going to be seen around the world.
And then we got some of the great steppers of our community judging it. So you
Mm-hmm.
said, you know what I'm saying? So it takes out that kind of like that intimidation factor that some people always talk about, which I don't have that mentality. But for those who have it, it will give you a good footing for my estimation of it. You know what I'm saying? Where other contests kind of like leave it wide open. The reason it ain't wide open with me is because I employ all the greats.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my wife employ them, so it's like we make a stipulation, like, and they really don't want to do it like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good footing. I think it's a very good footing. Then it's down south because a lot of people can't make that migration up to the world largest. So we try to like make it almost the same way the world largest would be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in the near future it will get that way, honestly, because I
I
have a
think
lot
so.
of participants.
I think
I
so.
have a lot of participants and everything, so it's kind of like
Yeah, it's definitely I like the way you described it as being in the amateur league of the steppers competition arena. And I definitely think that it is a stepping stone to the big leagues, to the pros, to the world's largest. That is an absolute. That is a great analogy, Nikee. Right quick, Elliot Lamar, Tanya Coleman, I see you. Sandra Davis, hey. El Lamar, smiling happily is in the building. Esmeralda, I see you. Alma Watson, what's happening? I see my girl Sunshine. I see Lisa Luckett in the house. That's my fairy godmother. Susu, what's up, baby? Gina Love,
don't
Wise
forget to tell
Cat.
everybody we provide shuttle service too. So a lot of events don't do that, and it's all on us. It's all on us. So it's like if you don't want to take an Uber or whatever, you can just take the shuttle that Thursday and that Sunday for the brunch. Oh, here comes my son. Here comes my big son right here. Here goes my
Oh,
son.
that
Yeah.
baby boy
Y'all
is.
see him? This is Biggie.
Man, he getting
This
big, Jack.
Biggie. This Biggie right here.
He had his first
Yeah.
baby food today.
All right.
Both of them wear 3 diapers. Biggie already on deck. This gonna be my little power forward right here.
That's what's
But
up.
before I said this on Inside Steppin', league bound. I'm telling you right now, league bound.
Okay, let's see. El Lamar says Ted's event gave every woman a chance to dance, which is good, but the true newcomers desire the history and traditions. Admire your dance. El Lamar, let me tell you this. One thing that I can assure you that you're going to very much appreciate about this event is that Nikee and Cristal are very, very meticulous when it comes to the details of their event. And one thing that I know for sure that Nikee pays very close attention to is the music. You cannot be just any DJ in DJ Texas Heat. He is a stickler for the classics, but also
Yes. Let that be known. Let that be known.
Go, yeah,
Class,
look,
let that be
I'm
known.
telling
We
you,
gonna walk at least 8 times.
if you
Let that be known. We gonna walk at least 8 times.
if you come in
At
here
least 8.
as a DJ, trust and believe your game gonna be tight, or you will get to hear about it.
I'm giving the DJ a bonus if they don't play no songs like the other DJ, they get a bonus. So I want everybody to pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. All 3 DJs have been put on notice. They get a bonus if they don't play nothing like the other DJ.
Yep.
But you know how some DJs that play the same remix, no remixes.
No remixes. That's one thing. Look, Texas Heat is a no remix zone. I'm telling you now,
Nope.
you're not gonna hear a bunch of remix.
Nope.
That we don't do that over
Nope.
here.
We going to the classic. We going back to where I come from, so it can be done right. Not to say somebody else is doing it wrong, but I want everybody to have a beautiful time. I want them to feel the love, the chemistry, the symmetry, the energy. It's an energy at home, and I bring it here. And I had a ball all the years I've done it. And it's like this is the epic year, the turning year, and I just feel like I know, like, let me not use the word feel, because I don't feel nothing like that. I just know that it's something in the music when you hear the main ingredient spinning around. You hear the dramatic. It's something in the music.
Yes, sir. Well, it definitely is something that has been given lots of thought to, and is definitely something that we pay attention to. And I say we because myself, having been trusted with DJing parts of Texas Heat, I'm going to always make sure that the people get what they want and what they need, and to satisfy the boss man over there, the captain. Nita 730, I see you. My man Richard Hill Jr. is in the house.
My new nickname is the General. The General is in the building.
General Nikee. So yeah, y'all. So I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so Saturday being the main event and the competition, and of course you're going to get an opportunity to dance as well. It's not going to be strictly the competition. Yes, we will be covering it all live. Reggie Miles in the building. What's happening, my man? We'll see Reggie Miles. Reggie Miles will be in the building next week, so y'all need to come check him out too. And also on Sunday, you have the brunch, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
What time the
Elmar
brunch
says,
start?
Nikee and C, have you given thought to passing on to generations, hosting events, teaching still, and being healthy? So how's the food at your events? I'm up north coming down. Oh yeah, that we get ready to get right to that, because the Sunday brunch, they have a fantastic caterer. Go ahead, Nikee. I'm gonna let you handle that one.
I'm gonna let you take off on that one right there.
So
That caterer last year was bananas, man. Go ahead.
we're gonna have food on Thursday and Sunday. Since we won't be at the hotel, we didn't want to spend a bunch of money on hotel food, and it's not even good. So Bima, if you know Bima,
Yep.
she's catered Thursday night for the last 2 years.
She throws down.
Everybody loved it. I was always nauseated and pregnant, so I can't speak firsthand. But she's gonna cater our Thursday night again. And then Sunday, we're going to have Chef Julia at the brunch back at the studio. She's going to be making omelets to order from 11 to 1. Ooh. And then after that, it'll just be buffet style. We won't be able to get anything made to order.
I'm going to get there early to get my omelet. Don't play no games. My omelet last year was off the chain.
And for people that doesn't eat pork or anything, we have turkey. Because, you know, we're not very
Y'all hear that? For your non-pork eaters, we got something for you too. Daryl Smooth Greenwood in the building. Denise Mitchell, I see you. Let's see. Sandra Davis, this is, you say next month, Sandra Davis, this is October 5th through the 8th. Is that right? 4th, yes. 5th.
It's always the first week of October.
The first weekend of October. First full weekend. Yeah.
Because I think we conclude contest season. After we do ours, and contest season is usually over.
Yep.
And then it'll jump right back off.
Last big contest of the year.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to get it in and hang out with the good people, and like I said, the quality above all things. You know, it's nice when you get, when you can have the big crowds, but it's even better when you have the right people all together in one place.
We have a lot of men that's up here, and they love dancing. So it's like a lot of ladies don't get a lot of dancing.
Oh yeah,
because it's always a lot of men. As I said, like a lot of men. I'm really proud about that in Texas, period. Because
Nikee, we
everything's
got
big in Texas.
another quick question. If someone were to show up last minute, can they pay at the door?
Yes.
Okay, give us a little
My
bit of
wife,
detail
she
on
coming
that. I
around the
know
corner
Crystal.
right now.
Crystal
My wife
got the
coming
answer
around
to
the
that
corner
one.
right now. She coming around the corner right now.
I
Coming
know.
around
I
the
know
corner.
who to talk to about that one.
At the door prices are going to increase by $10, unless you are paying cash. Reason being is because it's so much we have to go through instead of just checking the guest list and giving out wristbands. Now we gotta have ways to process payments and all of that. And it complicates things. So nothing is gonna change until Thursday. So you can text me, call me, you can purchase on the website, you can Cash App or Zelle me. But I am gonna increase everything by $10 starting on Thursday.
Okay.
And if you want to do hand-to-hand combat with me, you can always hit the hand. You got me want to like hit the hand, like how we do it at home. You can always hit our hand.
Okay. Bruce Palmore, what's happening, my man? Okay, so Lisa Luckett wants to know my fairy godmother. Lisa, I'm gonna be so
Oh
happy
yeah,
to
that's
see you.
my
Lisa,
girl from my town.
yeah, I love me some Lisa.
Yeah,
She
that's my
says
girl.
she wants to know, is there somewhere to put luggage until the festivities end on
Oh no, we
Sunday?
got it.
She's
Oh yeah, we
staying
got
till
it.
the end.
Yeah, we got it.
What we did last year is we allowed the brunch to go until it died down, which was about 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And we had the shuttle bringing people to the airport. There's a smaller room at the studio, and we're going to keep luggage in that room for anybody that wants to bring their luggage from the hotel to the brunch so they can go directly to the airport.
Okay, because the shuttles do go between the hotel and the studio and to the
Yeah,
airport. So y'all are
yeah.
covered across the board. Bring your luggage with you. They got a place to lock it up. So you be good to go.
Definitely from the hotel, that shuttle runs every 15 minutes.
Every
And
15
it's
minutes.
less than a mile from the airport.
It's like right around the corner, actually.
Yeah.
So
But if they want to come to the brunch, we also have our own shuttle service that we'll be using. So a lot of people probably have some of the same connecting flights. So we'll probably just take everybody a bunch at a time. So, we just gonna like play it by ear. We'll start announcing it like we did last year and let everybody know whatever.
Right. It went real smooth last year, so I don't see where there would be a problem this year. Everything is set.
Let everybody know my cousin Daryl's my cousin Daryl, the smooth Greenwood.
Daryl
He'll
Smooth
fill in for
Greenwood.
Casper spot.
The
So I just want everybody to
collaboration is
know that.
real, baby.
Yeah, I want to know that because it's like, that was Casper was like a plug-in type cat. He would just do whatever, drive shuttle, DJ.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna miss that, man.
did it all. He did it all.
He
So,
had. Matter of fact, last year, quick funny story. Last year, we were in the hotel and I came downstairs and Casper was sitting in the shuttle in the driver's seat. He was like, "Where you going?" I was like,
yeah.
we're gonna find somebody." He's like, "Come on, get in." So we get in the shuttle, man. It was a bunch of us sitting there. It took us seemed like an hour to leave the hotel. Everybody was clowning and acting a fool, man. We went to go get something to eat, and we hung out a little bit, man. And I'm gonna miss that dude. So yeah, one of the ladies from here in San Antonio dubbed any shuttle that Casper's driving is the Soul Bus. So
Oh yeah.
that was the Soul Bus.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we had a real good time.
on Sunday,
Yeah, Drake drove some too.
Andre Blackwell
Okay.
did some driving for us. He gave an impromptu workshop
Yeah,
Sunday
he
night,
did. Okay.
1 year.
I think Tick drove 1 year too. I think he was driving. A lot of them drove. Like they were just plugging in. We just having a ball.
But
It's really like
that
a family atmosphere. Actually, we just had a ball.
definitely a
the whole
family atmosphere,
time.
and that goes back to what I'm talking about when I talk about the quality at these events. Never measure an event by the quantity of people in attendance, but by the quality of memories you create with the people who are present. Y'all got to remember that. And this is
I
one
want
of those.
everybody to take a page and be in the present because you just don't know if you're gonna see somebody again tomorrow or the next day and take advantage of all the moments that you can. Because sometimes we take for granted. Like I took for granted that Castle was gonna be there. I just didn't think that much about it. But it made me like embrace, my family, my wife, just all you guys I know and see. I don't take it, I don't take account of the madness anymore. I kind of stay focused on the present moment. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow not promised. So I just want everybody to take a page out of that book and fellowship.
Yep, absolutely. Jerry Palmer in the building. What's happening, my man? King of
Oh
Swing
yeah.
is in the house. Phyllis Harris, I see you. Phyllis Harris wants to know, is there free parking available at the host hotel?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. Stephen Wright in the house. Sheila White, what's happening with you? Yes, listen, y'all. Nikee and Crystal, they cover bases. They cross T's, they dot I's. I cannot stress to you, there are things that when you go to other events you have to think about. It is fortunate that you can absolutely take certain things for granted. And a lot of those are going to be bases that are already covered. Sheila White, I see you coming in late talking about shuttle with question marks. Yes, ma'am. We just got done talking about the shuttles. You're good. Every 15 minutes from the hotel to the studio on those days, everything else is at the hotel. We got you. Hold shuttles to the airport too.
I don't think if you pay for your ticket or whatever, you might not have to go in your pocket the whole event unless you're gonna buy some Nike Experience T-shirts or Inside Steppin T-shirts.
That part.
We're gonna have on sale, and I expect everyone to have one.
That part. Both.
Yes.
Yeah, speaking of the shirts, we have one design on the website now. Um, you can put in an order and it'll be there for the event. You can also text me, just because I don't want to waste, have a bunch of sizes that
we don't need
aren't what you need or want. So if you want one of those shirts, just hit me up. I have a second design that I'll try to get posted.
Crystal, give the website so they'll know where to. The hell? Why do people do this to me? Goodness. I completely lost them. Man, listen. Ugh. All right, let me get them back. Let me get them back on the line. I apologize, y'all. This is, it's always something. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody called my phone.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah, who does that? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, man, stuff happens. That's all I can tell you. El Lamar says, can he wear his T-shirt in the men's Speedo contest? Absolutely, El Lamar. Yeah. So, producer lady says, Crystal, you need to give them contact information so they'll know where to reach out.
So if you go to the website, the NikeExperience.com, my phone number is on the home page of the website, and that number is 409-548-1820.
All right, y'all.
And it's also in my last post as well.
Okay. So y'all check out Crystal Carmen on Facebook so that she can, because Crystal, you got to remember now, everybody that comes on this show, everybody don't use social media. So we have to, make sure that we have all that information out there so that they have access.
People still use analog, but still use dial tone phones when they have a block phone. I got them guys. I got them.
Yeah, you got one of them bricks. Yeah, we got one of them old school phones. You can bust somebody's head with it and then call 911. Yeah, that's the only way. So yeah, we are. What? Why don't you come here? Because you.
I can stay right here. Crystal, finish what you were saying about your last post, please.
Oh, I was saying that I'm updating that post with the frequently asked questions because I'm getting a lot of the same calls. So if you go on my page, you see that post that says check in with me now. It's a black and white photo of me and Nike. I'm going to be updating that with the questions I'm getting frequently.
You're doing an
And I want
FAQ section.
to know the 30th is the deadline. So when I put the list, that is it. Now I might do some wild card mess, but I doubt it if I do it this year like that. The 30th is the max date.
Okay. Does Crystal want to give some of the frequently asked questions?
Yeah, they can ask now if they want to.
So right now, I think contest registration, which ends September 30th. Who to submit your music to, which is DJ Cross. I did tag him in the post. At the door prices, which will increase by $10. The group rate on the hotel, the last day for that was the 21st, so that's over. What else is on there? I can't remember anything else, but
Okay, well,
y'all are welcome to ask now, or you can call or text me at 409-548-1820.
Because if anybody want any questions answered, how long they gonna be on the floor? 3 minutes walking and 3 minutes new school, original, old school. Either one. Well, you know what? I'm gonna change our name to new school original. And the reason I'm gonna use that is because people get kind of mixed up with original, and I don't want this particular concept to have that type of conflict of interest. Because the original dance at home is the original style when you go with the original footwork pattern, right? That's not what's being done. So we're gonna go original new school and then new school. So everybody can be clear.
got you. Okay.
My wife gonna ask me, how does that make any sense? So I'm gonna explain it real quick. Because the reason I said original, the new original new school, is because the original is in it, but it got a new school flavor. It's not the original dance that people from Chicago know. When you say it, we know exactly what you're talking about. The get down. Because the people kind of fuse the two and say, well, I thought the get down was original. That is the one of the original forms of the dance, but they frequently don't use that dance. But we still do it.
Right.
So the reason I put the new school on it to give it a certain spin to it, so people don't get under the impression, like in the world law, they're like, well, this couple was doing the original, correct? But the original in the world large is not the original that everyone is toned to believe. That's the one at home. That's not the same thing.
Okay.
I'm still confused.
Bobby says she's still
I'm
confused.
still confused.
That's why it's not confused. Because, like I said, if people really want to know the truth,
She back here trolling, man.
new school is really freestyle. And Pete didn't explain this a million times. New school is really freestyle, but everybody don't understand it.
Okay.
That's why you're supposed to go up there and go ham.
Yeah.
But they don't. It's really another name for new school. This new school is freestyle. You get to get up there and do whatever. Jump off the stage, do whatever. So I don't see a lot of people taking risks, so they don't understand the formalities of the dance.
Okay.
I do.
So Lloyd and Celeste.
Excuse me?
Lloyd and Celeste, when they were dancing,
That's the original.
Okay, thank you. All right.
That's original. But that's not the original that the world largest is talking about. That's not the same thing.
Right.
We're talking about the original dance has the original name, right? But that's not what the criteria is. Because if that was the criteria, then Lloyd knew what to place first because they did the original style of the dance. Everybody else didn't.
And see,
Except for Tick used it. We used it in new school, but we didn't use it the whole time. You see what I'm saying? Using the original style is original all the way through. They may pause, do a turn here and there, and they go right back to it.
Well, see, this also goes back to a few of the times where we've talked about on the show about the clarifications and of the style of the dance, and a lot of people don't understand that part of the reason why there's so much confusion is because the categories that were created for the competition are what people are referring to as a particular part of the dance that don't necessarily look like what they sound like. So,
You know the problem with it is though, Brian. What happened was, what people are seeing is they seeing the basics in original and the basics in new school, and they using music and they slowing it down and saying this is the original dance. That's not the original
well, it's
dance.
all the same
people.
dance. That's the problem. And a lot of people
That's
don't
because
understand
they
that.
the same, but that's not the original dance. They use the original name for the sake of the category, because
Right.
before it used to be 39 and under and 39 and up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
They didn't have a name for it.
And everybody
They
kept
said
getting
the
older.
39 and under category and the 39 and up. So if you was 39 and under, remember you was younger, whatever that's supposed to mean, you dance in this category, right? They didn't have a beginners. They had a newcomer category. That was it. They basically didn't even use that.
Yeah.
Now, when people say the original, right, and you hear a guy like Lloyd or Taboo or Scorpio say, that's the original dance, you're thinking from the original, from the contest, that's not the same thing. We know that. I know that. I know that. And I'm explaining it as clear as I can explain it. And the reason it has to be explained like this is because people are seeing the basics in new school, and you see them doing the basics, right? And kind of flaring it up. And you seeing the same thing in original.
Right.
So it's a conflict of interest because you're not seeing the version of Josiah's version of, it's not even his version. I understand exactly what they're talking about. So they kind of changed the name to the Get Down. First it was man on man. Let's get it real clear. It was man on man, and it wasn't women involved until later on. It was strictly for gangbangers. Let's keep it real,
Well,
100.
there was some lady gangbangers in there. Come on now.
It was the gangbangers.
There was some ladies in there.
It was the late, but it was straight gangbanging for men, though.
Well,
That's why I was talking
I know,
man on man.
there was a couple in there that got down for this. Now, I see my man O William is in the building. What's happening? O, collaboration is real, baby. He say Poochie gonna show the original at Texas Heat all the way. So Poochie coming through, man. That's what's up. Poochie and Tiny. That's them originals right there. Now, you want to see some Get Down? There you go.
Somebody asked, will people be doing privates at the at this event?
Yes, they will.
Okay. I know Reggie Mouse said he was gonna do some privates for walking. And then we have who? Tori, Dominique, and who else?
I like Tori and Dominique's style of instructing. I think that's gonna be, if you can get, y'all need to check Tori and Dominique out, especially Dominique do his thing.
Okay, Dre.
Yes. Dre, Margaret. It's just them 6 this time. We ain't got 12 or 13 like last time.
Okay.
We had to do budget cuts. We're gonna have more budget cuts coming soon.
Budget cuts.
We
I like that.
understand.
Hey, trust me. Hey,
After
look,
COVID, everything is high.
this inflation ain't
No,
nothing to
you
play
know what?
with.
You know what it is? I'm mad at our people. I love you guys, but I'm mad at our people for not taking advantage. When we go to other sets and they try to knock you right out the ballpark. I'm talking about knock you straight out.
I have a question
Go ahead.
for your listeners. My child is so loud. Workshops. Do people care about workshops?
Do they care about them?
We pay these instructors to come down and teach, and if it's not a priority to our clientele, then we can pay more people to come down just to dance and hang out.
Okay, let's do this.
That's a good question.
Ladies and gentlemen of my Inside Steppin family and audience throughout the world, y'all do me a favor and on your respective boards, wherever you are, on your cell phone, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or whatever platform you're on, put a 1 in the chat if you want or you like the workshops. We want to get some idea what people really want. 'Cause it's funny, Crystal. I'm glad you asked that, because let's be honest. I mean, how many times have promoters actually asked the people what they want instead of just doing stuff?
Thank you,
So we can
Sandra.
just save our money. So if they don't want to do it, and we make it economical, because we can really do it like it's supposed to be done, but we trying to get everybody a bang for their dollar to get some real quality
Right.
instruction, and we bring quality instructors in there. Like if you ain't on the Titan team with us, and I mean you got to be a heavyweight to be rolling with us. Like for real, I'm not gonna play no games. My wife said I'm being offensive. I'm gonna do what I do. I said what I said,
Crystal,
and I ain't sure what I said.
Y'all are
If
messy.
you a rookie and you think you're gonna come down and teach with us, it won't happen. We
Crystal.
only deal with veterans.
We don't make unilateral live decisions.
I have to deal with that sometimes.
Yeah, she funny.
What
She
you
got
talking
jokes.
about?
So it's a lot of ones in here. What was the ones? If they wanted the workshop?
Yeah,
like
they
the
like the
workshop.
workshops.
Somebody said most of the workshops are catered to the intermediate.
Well, workshops are, let me answer that. By right, workshops are for intermediate to, well, let me put it this way. If you don't have your basic dance, if it's not a basic workshop, you really have no business taking a workshop. Every instructor expects that when you come through the door to do a workshop, that your basic is where it
That you
needs
know
to be.
something. Yeah,
That's how
that's
you,
true.
because the workshop is for building blocks to add to
Yeah.
your dance, not to teach you to dance. You need an instructor to teach you to dance, and if it's a beginning workshop, then cool. It's teaching you the basic, but you need to know
See, I
your
want y'all
basic before you start taking workshops.
make this make sense. You pay $50 at our event, and you go through every workshop. We had 13 instructors, Bobby, and
We should highlight that. Highlight that.
you see her touching me.
That if you pay in advance for the workshops, it's $50. You get an hour and a half with Margaret on Thursday. You're getting 3 hours with Tori and Dominique on Friday. You're getting an hour and a half with Dre on Saturday and an hour and a half with Drew on Saturday. So that's 5 workshops. That's over 7 hours for $50 versus the typical $25 at the door per workshop.
Now let's get the numbers right. Last year we had 13 heavyweight instructors. And if you paid $100 when we had the first fire sale, you got all those workshops for nothing. $100. And they wait till the last minute. We weren't even charging 50, 100. That was it. Then we went up to 125. That was it. And you got access to all the work, so we didn't care who rolled up in there.
And also, let me add one other thing that I know about the workshops, and I'm not speaking for anyone or saying that this is going to happen, but I happen to know for a fact that because of Texas Heat being what it is, and the people who are subject or liable to show up that you have no idea that are going to be there, there have been times where I have seen other instructors that come into town that we didn't even know was coming, and next thing you know, they kicking in on them workshops. So you not only had access to those that were scheduled on the ticket, but trust and believe there's gonna be a whole lot more there,
like
and they tend to get together and make things
Yeah.
happen.
It's kind of like Donnie
Shiny,
Davis class.
good for that. Shiny was collaborate with all the instructors and get them in order.
Yeah,
But we know she doing so much with stilettos coming out. You know what I'm saying? We was giving
Right.
her like that grace because she working so hard out there. Matter of fact, everybody, don't forget about the Academy Awards. Don't forget about the Academy Awards
Yeah.
when we highlight the ladies in Steppin and Stilettos. And I'm talking about A1, phenomenal. That's my girl. So we gave her grace this year, but we ain't giving her grace next year. So she needs to get in when she get how she rolls. You know what I'm saying?
Silhouettes and Stilettos, y'all. That's Charlize
Yeah.
Simmons event over there in Chicago. So y'all get ready for that. Now, there's so much going on here. I'm all over the place. I'm starting to get like y'all. Okay. So the good thing is, again, where all of the instructors are concerned, and this is, what I'm saying about the workshops and the classes is for everyday information, not just for Texas Heat. If you do not have your foundation, save your workshop money until you do. Then go start doing workshops and start learning to add the nuances and the subtleties and the moves into your dance. But know your basic before you do that. Otherwise, you are wasting your time, somebody else's time, and money. Moving forward. Okay, so we got all the workshops. Oh, and also, yes, there are going to be people there who you're going to want to take advantage of those privates. Get your hands touched. You know, learn some things. Hang out. You know, this. I don't know what it is about Texas Heat, but this seems to be the event where all of the people who everybody seems to love kind of let their hair down. Mm-hmm. It's a very relaxed environment, and it's a whole lot of fun. It's like being at a family reunion. I promise you, y'all are gonna have a good time, and you just don't know who's gonna show up. I've not been disappointed yet. So
I think people should take advantage of Kim Bowie coming up. You know, he another veteran in the game. Yep. I think a lot of guys.
I was gonna ask you, was he coming? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he has a lot of meat in the game, you know, and you just don't know who will come up. You know, Sean, Bandy, a lot of guys, you know, a lot of my guys will come up, you know, Will and all of them. All these guys are heavy in the game. Chop, these guys are heavy, you know what I'm saying? You can pick their brains because we all in this together. So it's like they all come support. So, you know, all them guys like really got like meat in the game. You know, Doc, different one. You know, Doc didn't won every part of the contest. He not allowed. He already know he ain't allowed. He's the only one that got banned because he got too many trophies.
I was just going to say, yeah, Doc came through there and kind of swept up last year. So
he swept the whole event.
So Doc is banned this year?
We call him, he's an outlaw. He's an outlaw stuff. Once you win everything in the Texas Heat, that go for Lenny them too, you gonna get outlawed too. You gonna outlaw, it's called an outlaw from the Texas Heat, and you outlaw for 2 years. Mm-hmm. Then we bring you back. Because see, once you outlaw it, then like we gotta put some stipulations because I'm gonna tell you,
that's good.
Some guys are that good. Like Lenny and his wife are that good. So it's like they gotta come running back. So they gotta run it back. They gotta run their championship back. So if they outlaw and go through originals, then they outlaw and go through walkers, then they know they banned. They banned for 2 years. Sit down.
Okay.
Sit down.
There you go.
Outlaw.
Lindy Holmes just checked in. He said the champ is here. Come on through, Lindy.
Okay,
Lindy,
man.
come on through, man. We're looking for you, brother.
They looking for the bullseye's on his back.
Yeah, they coming. They want to cut your head, mister. You the king of the hill right now. Come on with it.
You on the hill now, Lenny. You on
right.
Clock is running.
He say he coming to defend his title. Y'all heard it. My man. That's what's up. Nikee and Crystal coming through to do that thing. Don't play no games.
Got to.
That's pretty cool.
I love it. I love it.
I think it's nice that it's a lot of Texas contestants. I think that's a beautiful thing.
Wanda and Jesse, y'all on the clock, Jack. Y'all on the clock. Y'all come defend y'all championship.
Yeah, Wanda and Jesse got the crown. Y'all need to come defend the crown. That's what's happening. Well, listen, y'all. I think we pretty much covered everything. If anybody out there, if y'all got any questions,
somebody did have
put them out right quick. What was it?
Somebody had a question. I answered it, but you guys don't want to answer it. They asked, was there a lot of restaurants in the neighborhood to go to?
Excuse me?
Was there a lot of restaurants to go to in the neighborhood?
And before you answer that, hold on.
You talking about in Houston?
Yeah,
somebody put
in that area. Nikee, hold on.
Somebody put that on there.
Hold on 1 second, Nikee. Bridget Vanilla Drops say the first champs are here, the drops. So here we go. The drops will be in the building. It's going down.
Yeah.
Come on.
They gonna be in the contest again this year?
Okay, so now about the restaurants.
You know, wait a minute, let me say this. I think a lot of people up north of Midwest still think Texas has like tumbleweeds because they don't realize Houston, Texas is a major city. They got better restaurants than Chicago.
Stop yelling.
Look,
Major city.
Drake just moved here, yo. Drake got a crib here in Pearland. Drake said this is his second home out of Toronto. He moved to Texas. I'm telling you.
Lindy Holmes say that's because they wasn't in it the first year. Is the only reason Bridget and Kurt got it.
Ooh.
Here we go. She say, "Really, dog? I smell a challenge. I smell a challenge." What you say, Crystal?
Still time to register.
Come defend your
Still time to
crown.
register, y'all.
Bridget threw down last year with Josiah.
Yeah.
But we got to get down. We ain't got to get down this year because we didn't get enough participation. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, because it was only technically 2 couples last year.
Everybody can't do the get down. They're older now. They still on there talking.
They still going back and forth, boy. Ooh-wee. Bridget say, y'all must have forgot. We left you at the WLSC. Oh, boy. It's going down.
Who on that talking that smoke?
This Bridget and Lindy.
Oh, Bridget said they on route. They coming.
Well,
Bridget said y'all have forgotten we left you at the world largest.
She talking to Lindy. Yeah. It's going down, Jack. I smell a challenge coming.
Oh yeah, the Drops was the champion.
They was the first year.
They won.
First year.
They was the previous Walker champion where they placed and won original New School and they placed in Walkers too. So yeah, they the original champions.
Yeah.
But the New School champions and Barack was too.
El Lamar, it's okay. He said food around the hotels and studio was the question. El Lamar, that area there by the hotel is by an airport, so there is a lot of stuff right in that little area. What was the name of that restaurant we ate in?
See, but for previous year, we was by the window. Papados and all that was by that particular NRG stadium, but we not on that end no more. Mm-hmm. We're by the airport. So the airport they do have little restaurants and everything.
There's a lot of restaurants around there. It's a nice barbecue
but
joint.
I just told you providing food. We provide food for you guys on 2 days. The other days y'all gotta.
Well, that's what he's talking about. He want to make sure he can eat them other days.
What days are you providing food?
Thursday and Sunday.
Okay. And Friday and Saturday, you go check out the restaurants in the community.
Wait a minute, hold on. So Bridget say we coming, but we not getting in the contest. Lindy say no more going by the rules, straight rule breaker from here on out. Bridget say bet, and then he say you not coming. Boo, he booed her. You got booed, Bridget. Come on now. Where Kurt? Tell Kurt bring my car when y'all on y'all way. I need my car.
Somebody said any food trucks. I don't know if it's gonna be any food trucks at the hotel.
No, I mean we can get on that, but you know what I'm saying, we'll see. We'll let y'all know.
You ain't gonna starve, okay? Let's just.
There's plenty of restaurants within 5 miles.
We know a lot of people up here. We can call some people.
Yeah, and there's plenty of restaurants right in the area. Hey, you need to get a hold of Boogie so I can get some of them turkey tips.
Oh yeah.
Play no games.
It's a guy there from Chicago that went to CVS that has some
he got
amazing
a food truck.
Turkey tips.
He got a barbecue truck and he had his thing. It's called turkey tips. Oh boy, woo-wee, them things good.
That's at the house picnic. He always at the house picnic.
No doubt. All right, so Nikee, look, man, we gonna cut it right about here. I think we got everything covered.
Yeah.
Y'all still have time.
El Lamar, just know you're not gonna starve. We got you. You gonna eat. You ain't gotta worry. There's plenty of stuff in the areas.
The baby laughing.
That big old boy. So in the meantime and in between time, my brother, I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with me and giving us the lowdown on what's happening for next week. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Cristal, you got anything you need to put out there for last before we go?
These kids, man, I don't think
Oh, y'all know y'all bringing the babies, so I ain't gotta ask. Look, I know the babies will be there, so I'm good.
This will they've been talking the whole show.
That's right. She gonna be. We gonna get her a show. Look at a little ham.
Is she doing her growling?
She a little actress.
What was that?
Is she doing her growling?
Oh.
Sheila White says she bringing a crock pot. That's funny. All right, Nikee and Crystal, we gonna holler at you. I appreciate y'all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all heard it. It's all about Texas heat in a week. It's going down, y'all. But now, before we get to Texas heat, we leave out of here. What's tomorrow?
You leave Thursday.
We leave out of here Thursday. We going to Minneapolis. We're gonna be up in Bloomington, Minnesota, with my girl Valeria Connor up there doing the Denim and Diamond thing in Minnesota. What I said? I said Minnesota, right? Okay.
I hope it's gonna be warm.
And Maddie B gonna be doing the line dance thing up there. There is a $1,000 men's best dress contest. We are gonna have a ball. What are you looking for? The flyer?
I thought it was 1,500, but maybe
What?
it's 1,000 for the best.
Well, let's see. We're gonna look it up right quick. How about that? We'll find it. We're gonna make sure.
Now say who's right, you guys. Dun, dun, dun,
Now you just like to be right, you know, at any cost. Let's see. What happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. And putting out right quick, just a couple of things that she put on her page. The Denim and Diamonds event, everything is at the Host Sheraton Bloomington Hotel. Let's see, the meet and greet and the weekend pass is $100. The meet and greet is Thursday, September 28th, 8 p.m. until 1 a.m. at the Host Hotel and Venue, Sheraton Hotel, Bloomington. Casual wear. So we're gonna be rocking t-shirts that day, right? Jeans and t-shirts. Okay, and then the co-host D. Barker and the First Lady Maddie B. Haywood, the guest DJ Walter, Q Bear, Banks of the Minneapolis, Minnesota, and DJ Foots of Kansas City, Missouri, and DJ Delon of Minneapolis, Minnesota. You know what? I like that she uses her local DJs. I think that's great. And on the Friday the 29th, 8 p.m. until Steppin, two-step line dance, R&B hosted by comedian Shed G, co-host DeBarker, Kansas City, Missouri, Maddie B. Haywood, Chicago, Illinois. Musical host DJ Shorty Smooth will be in the building out of Cleveland, Ohio, and the guest DJ Flash of Kansas City, Missouri. Dance performance by DeBarker and Kansas City two-steppers. Backed by popular demand, Dow Tone the producer. That'll be on Friday, y'all. Now, the attire for Friday is denim and diamonds. Just so you know, got to be blingy. And on Saturday, gonna be at the same Host Hotel. Got a line dance workshop. Chicago Steppers Workshop, Kansas City two-step workshop. Formal banquet and dinner starts at 5:30, y'all. Not the set. The banquet and dinner starts at 5:30 until 7. And it's gonna be hosted by comedian Shed G, featuring Stuart Orlando Morgan of Blue Magic. The dress code is formal wear or stepper sharp. Ladies and gentlemen, do not show up at this formal dinner, the formal banquet dinner, in blue jeans or tennis shoes. It is a formal dinner. Let me stress that. Stepper sharp or formal. That means black tie, ladies and gentlemen. The main event, the Night of Elegance, from 8 p.m. until 1 a.m., hosted by comedian Shed G, musical host DJ Shorty Smooth in the building, and DJ Flash. So y'all, that's when you can go and switch it up from formal to stepper sharp. Still don't show up in no jeans and tennis shoes. We're not doing that. Best Dressed Male Contest hosted by Ron Irvin, Milburn Clothing Company of St. Paul, Minnesota. It is a $1,000 first prize for the best dressed male.
Right. It's $1,500 total. Okay.
Second place is $300 and third place is $200. Formal wear or stepper sharp. And Dow Tone, the producer, will be getting it in once again. So we're looking forward to that, and that is where we will be for the weekend. It's going down Minneapolis, Minnesota, y'all. Valeria Connor and her crew over there. We're going to be doing the daggone thing this weekend, y'all. And it will be broadcast live on Inside Steppin', so get ready for that. Also, and we're probably not going to have any of those buffering problems because it won't be 10,000 people with their phones like this. So we're going to be broadcasting that live. We'll be bringing it to you. So if you want to check out Denim and Diamonds and see what that set looks like, please feel free to tune in. Don't forget to put that app on your telephone so that you can watch it uninterrupted. I'm sorry, on your television so that you can watch it uninterrupted like you're watching a regular TV show. Inside Steppin' is here to bring that to you live in your living room. Make sure you got your snacks and your beverages of choice so that you can be comfortable and check this thing out. Hey, Donna Ross, I see you in the building. Steppin fam with Beauty Beats. Beauty and Beats. Okay. You need my hat?
It's hot in this room.
No, it's not. I'm comfortable.
Lights. Oh, excuse me. All these lights.
I'm comfortable. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good night, everyone. See y'all this weekend.
Anyway, so with that said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know where we'll be. And we are looking forward to hanging out for this weekend, and the following weekend we will be so we go from Minneapolis straight to Houston, Texas, y'all, and it's going to be going down Texas Heat. Y'all know what it is. And I'm telling y'all now, after Texas Heat, the next event that we will be doing will be in December. My girl Lisa Luckett is doing the Christmas thing. We'll be bringing the details of that here forward, so y'all get ready. That's going to be in, right outside Chicago. But I'm taking a break. I'm just telling y'all now, we will be on our regularly scheduled 7 o'clock on every Tuesday show. But as far as broadcasts go, I don't. What?
That's not a break.
What's not a break?
If you're gonna be doing your show every Tuesday.
It is a break. It ain't. We won't be traveling. I don't want to see a daggone airplane, even though I know I'm gonna have to anyway. But I won't be broadcasting.
Don't listen to him.
Anyway, y'all see what I gotta put up with. You get out.
He's sleepy. He's just sleepy. Don't listen, you guys.
Somebody said to thank you for the video of you second place at Donnie's class. Haha. Very good. Apparently somebody you videotaped at Donnie's class.
Oh.
All right.
You're welcome.
So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you, and I want to say have yourself a wonderful weekend. But before I go, I must remind you of this quote. Never measure an event by the quantity of people in attendance, but by the quality of memories you create with the people who are present. I got to put that out there every chance I get because I want people to adjust their thinking and mindset in regard to how we do what we do, why we do what we do, and how important it is for us to coexist and enjoy each other's time and company and love on one another more than anything else, because y'all got to remember, everybody is going through something. All of us are. You know, one more time, my condolences to Drury Alexander and his family on the loss of his mother. You have my heartfelt condolences, my brother. And if there's anything that we can do over here, you let us know. My man Brick, get well soon, sir. We need to get you up out that hospital bed. I need you back on the dance floor. And beyond that, ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody to have a great night. Love y'all. Y'all love on me when you see me. And that's it. That's all. Shh. The views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of its host, Urban Arts Enterprises, its advertisers or affiliates, and are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.